Hello there again my friends, this is the boy and his dog, and welcome to the channel where I play and review every game released on the Evercade, old and new. In today's video we continue our pictures of the 8th Evercade arcade cart Toaplan Arcade 1 with the 7th and penultimate game, Truxton. Let's get stuck in. As Ace Pilot Tatsu, pilot the super fighter to defend your home planet from the evil Dogorava's forces. Truxton is a vertical scrolling shoot-'em-up developed by Toaplan and released for the arcades in 1988, and it's a bloomin' beautiful game. The visuals are gorgeous, the levels and the bug-like enemies you face look grand, especially on the XP and Tatty on Toast mode. The controls are tight, your ship is a tiny bit slow to start with, but you can soon sort that out with one of a few juicy power-ups you can obtain. More on that in a second. There's a great variety in enemies, both visually and mechanically. The bosses all have an interesting quirk, and even when you think it's going to be the same, just with a different coat of paint, you learn you're very much wrong. This game is tough but fair. One boss section against 3 green beggars, I just couldn't find a safe spot long enough to survive to destroy them. But I eventually realised their attacks were a direct reaction to me. If I moved around the screen, they shot out bullets in all directions, but if I kept to the bottom and just strafed slightly left and right to avoid their frontal attacks, they only shot their vertical beams, and it was a darn sight easier to cope with. What a bloody good system, I loved it. The main power-ups you find are ones with the letter S for a speed up, ones with the letter P which powers up your weapon, and not as common, ones with the letter B which gain you another bomb, which, side note, look awesome when exploded. A huge skull appears in the blast radius, killing everything that's not a boss within. And they're really good for defense as well, as they absorb all the bullets. Not only that, but there are also 3 flavoured weapon type power-ups. An orange will give you the weapon you start with, a decent 3-way spread. The green gives you a big powerful green shot that fires straight ahead. And the blue gives you a delicious line of lightning that you can hold down the button to keep it active. It reaches the top of the screen, so you can just sweep left to right to destroy almost everything in your path. As I said before, the game is tough but fair and throws a bone at you when things are looking bad. I found on my last life of a continue that it may happen more often than I hadn't noticed. But one of the P power-ups is pink. Collecting this will upgrade whatever weapon you're using massively. The 3-way becomes a volcanic eruption of bullets, the green shots become giant unstoppable torpedoes of destruction, and the lightning attack splits into multiple beams and homing on the enemies around you, and is a visual feast to boot. There are continues and mostly fair checkpoints, so you can keep plugging in coins, but you can't cheese the game. You have to learn each section before moving on. It's just a great balance and a great game that asks for you to return time and again to do better, to learn a different way, maybe a different weapon, to beat that sodding boss. In the end, I can't recommend the game enough. It's one of the last of a long line of shoot-'em-ups on this collection, but it easily holds its head up high amongst them all. Another great addition to the Toaplan collection. This really is the haven for shoot-'em-up fans. And there's still one more to go. Can't wait to try it out. And if you've made it here to the end of the video, thank you ever so much for joining me. Leave a thumbs up or comment if you'd like. Either way, I'm just chuffed you poked your head in to take a gander. As always, I hope you're having an awesome day, my friends. And until next time, be seeing you.